Hi, everyone, and congratulations to everyone finishing up this course. We're almost done. And so, for my second year field placement, I actually did my internship at a foster care agency um, near my city. So, I'm just going to pretty much go through the activities, describe them really fast, and then kind of answer the discussion questions for this assignment. So, as far as like the three activities, the first one was I have been doing one of the days as far as like trainings for potential for people that potentially want to become foster parents. So I have been a trainer for a couple of weeks already. So I pretty much here described everything that we were supposed to include: level intervention, theory application, professional competencies, and self reflection. And so that was my first activity. My second one was pretty much I built it based on a client that I have on my current caseload, and he's been going through a lot of crisis events. They're in the foster home, so I pretty much chose this one as my second activity, and you know. I have been, providing the client and also the foster parents with, additional resources and services in regards to, help them with this process. So for this last activity, I did the evaluation to an intake form. So as far as like all the kiddos being picked up by the county, we pretty much take the kids in under our foster homes if we have vacancy with one of our homes. So I did evaluation on the intake form just because I felt like they needed something a little bit better and straightforward. So I pretty much did my third activity on that. So with that being said, um, for the first question, as far as like how I plan to bring my lessons learned into the profession as a graduate level professional social worker. Pretty much, I have learned a lot in the past 2 years of this generous graduate program. Um, Going through my chosen internship placement, I have been able to see that social work includes such diverse training skill sets. For example, my first project, um, I feel like I've been expanding my experience in regards to public speaking. That's always been a struggle for me. So I took that position, to kind of take it as a to undergo that challenge that I have as speaking in front of others. Um, and the second one, assisting individuals with certain things that happen in the foster home. And the third one is more of like the background and trying to just, I guess, how to improve, our process with, taking kiddos and through our intake process that we have at the our internship. So I will certainly be taking my knowledge and tools to incorporate with individuals through their process of change. I was able to connect how systems informs and structures people's lives. I was able to connect understanding of collection of theories and practices and how to incorporate with individuals in the community. I'm ready to integrate all these lessons into profession and also learn much more along the way since this profession will include much more learning along the way. Something very important that I am taking with me is making sure, as social workers, that we are transmitting positive direction with all the work we incorporate in the field. Um, Something that I would recommend to new students that are starting the program is that they have chosen a rewarding pathway to be able to give back and provide needed services for individuals in need. I would recommend students to start looking into internships in the area before they even start the program, especially if they're out of state and it can be difficult to find placements because I can, it was really hard for me to find placements around the area where I live. Um, but other than that, I would just one more thing that I would recommend is, just individuals to give, 100% to this program. It's going to be a little tough, but you know, as long as you put the effort into these assignments, I feel like anybody can do just fine. So, and that's pretty much it. And I ended here in my synthesis paper that I included. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I'm looking forward on looking at your discussion post. Thanks.